Hey ho everyone! Ginger Gargoyle here with another haul video. Someplace I have a bag and I don't have the bag handy. We went to the Dollar Tree today. I had to get out of the house. I had to test my stomach and see if it was going to behave itself. And it has. Woohoo! This means that we should be doing some more crafting here soon. Okay? Actually, we had dog training this morning. And then we went to Petco first. And then we went to dog training. And then we went to the Dollar Tree. And then we went to TSC because at the Dollar Tree, we went there to buy treats for the dog for training because we used up so many treats that we bought at Petco. And yeah, let's not get me going on this one. And so the treats that we picked up at the Dollar Tree, my daughter didn't read the ingredients thoroughly enough, and it turned out there was wheat in there, and she's allergic to wheat. So we had to stop by Tractor Supply Company and see if they had some fairly inexpensive treats that were wheat-free for her. And we did find some, and they weren't as cheap as the Dollar Tree, but they weren't as expensive as at Petco. So let's get into what else I got at the Dollar Tree. $16.25 or $16.50, I'm telling you. First thing, did you know that some, and I say some because the one right here by my house, the Dollar Tree, does not have beans, dry beans, but the one the city over does. So we happen to be in the one in the city over. And so we picked up 3 bags of dry beans for $1.24 each. Okay. These are 1 pound, and these are really good beans, guys. They've also got pinto beans, black beans, great white northerns, legumes, split pea, and I didn't really look at what else they had. I think that was it as far as the dried beans go. Dried beans and peas. Okay. They're in the same area as rice. Now, the rice, I do not ever remember having jasmine rice, but I've been hearing some really good things about it. So instead of going out and buying a big 25-pound bag of jasmine rice and not knowing if I like it or not, for a much cheaper price per pound, I figured I would spend the $1.25 on 1 pound of jasmine rice. That way, if I taste it and I go, it's just rice, I'm not wasting my money. Okay. I've only spent $1.25. Or if I taste it and I go, ugh, I really don't like it, I'm not wasting money. It was only $1.25. Or if I taste it and I just love it, then it was a really good investment. Okay? So, yeah, I don't know the difference between long grain and jasmine rice. So, take it for what it's worth. I wanted to give it a try. And this, I felt, was the best way to try it. Okay? Then, the Dollar Tree is suffering from shrinkflation. I'm doing air quotes. Yes, I'm doing those damn air quotes. Because these used to come in a 3-pack. These are just the regular loaf pans. All right? These aren't mini loaf pans. These are regular loaf pans. And they come 2 to a pack now. They used to come in 3. So it's, they're still less than 75 cents a piece. But they're, oh man, that's really jumped in price, guys. I wish when I had first heard that the Dollar Tree was going to be raising their prices that I had ordered a box of these. These are the perfect size for me and my husband. The 8.5 by 11s are really way too big for my husband and I. But this is just the right size. It's enough for noodles or rice and a vegetable and a couple of chicken thighs on the top, maybe 3 or 4, depending on the size. It's just right for a meatloaf. I mean, it's a loaf pan, so it's meatloaf size. It's just right for, I was going to say mac and cheese for me. This is the right size of mac and cheese for me just me. All right. And I discovered this when my daughter was working at Target, and on the weekends when my husband goes out of town to help care for his father, he has cats. That's why I don't go. That's why I'm only up there during the summer times, because the cabins are open and I can stay down in the main cabin and do that thing. So anyways, back to this. I discovered that this was just the right size for a meal for me. If you buy the boxed potatoes, this will hold one container of boxed potatoes. All right. So this will hold one box of au gratins, one box of scallop, one box of hash brown. Okay. This will do that. And then I picked up this. Did you know that the Dollar Tree has vinyl? You guys know I'm addicted. I really am to the Cricut vinyl. There's no other way to say it. It's an addiction. Okay. This is called permanent glitter paper. It feels just like paper. All right. But it's tough, like it's made from the vinyl, and it is sticky on the back. It's adhesive. All right. Let me open this up so you can see. This opens like this. This opens like this. This opens like this. Okay. And then this comes out. There's no tube in the middle. It's just curled up. You get 48 inches. All right. And you can see where I tried to tear it. That was from me. I tried to... Oh, I just tore it. Oh my gosh. But it is definitely sticky. Okay. So I guess it does tear. Oh, look at that. It will tear. This stuff will tear. Okay. But just so you saw that. And then to put it back in, you just twirl it. You hold the little cross paper piece in the middle, and you twist this and you tighten it up. Okay. And then you slide it back in the box. I know it's out of screen. Slide it back in the box. You flip this part up first because it's got the tab. Push that down. You push that down. And you push this through the slat, and then you push it back in. Okay, so I picked up 2 of those, and then I picked up one of these. This is removable vinyl, and it is thin. I mean, it's like this thin. Okay, but for what I use it for, this came out to a little more than half the price of what I would pay for the bulk at Cricut. The bulk that I paid for at Cricut was $16 for 380 inches. This was $1.25 for 48 inches. It came out to less than $10 for the same price. And this is more of what I would like to use for when I make my labels, because that's what I use them for, is for making labels for my canning. This I won't mind pitching out with, you know, at the end of the season. The other stuff, I was having a hard time. I was like, well, we could peel it off and save it and put it on the next time that I use it and blah, blah, blah. This is probably more than likely the way I'm going to go. Okay. And it is just like the other stuff. Oh, that's what the bottom looks like, by the way, in case you were wondering. It is thin. Oh my gosh. This stuff is so thin. I mean, you get what you pay for. It is thin. But it's not tearing. I'll give it that much. But it's, I mean, that's really, really thin, guys. That is nothing like the stuff I get from Cricut. It's a much thinner mill, I guess is what you would call that. So, yeah, that's it, guys. That is everything that I got from the Dollar Tree. So, go check out your Dollar Tree. They have some of them have really cool craft sections. This craft section also had yarn. Okay, so if you want to go there and get some yarn for when we start crocheting, you could do that. Except I think for the crochet, when we do the crochet, which is my next unit, I don't think I'm going to get into reading patterns for knitting, guys. I really don't. But when we do the crochet, I think we're going to use crochet cotton. Okay, and I'll be doing a instructional or an introductional video on that one. So, but yeah, so yeah, check out your Dollar Tree, guys. They've got more there than you might think that they've got. All right, and I'm telling you, if you want to try something new for the first time, this is the way to do it. Better to have spent only $1.25 to find out if I like it or not than to spend $16 and find out that now I have 20 pounds of something I don't like. You know? Okay, guys, that's it. I'll talk to you all later. Bye-bye.